Okay, buddy boy, what are we having today?
Pineapple pizza.
Dun dun dun.
Thanks a lot, viewers.
Are we ready for this?
No.
Plastic Coke. You are here because the outside world rejects you.
Whatever, Chromehead.
Hey dude,
What's up?
we're back.
Again. Tell a friend.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ninja Pizza. Where this time around we are gonna eat this delicious pineapple pizza.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Paul?
I'm looking really forward to it.
Yeah, because this is
This is thanks to you guys.
yeah. Thanks for commenting on.
The four of you who commented.
Really appreciate.
Where's everybody else? I know I have friends who don't eat this.
No, they all want you to eat this. Okay, so before we start on the pizza, yes, on our Ninja Pizza episodes previously, we've been talking about the different Ninja Turtles movies.
Mhm.
So we've covered the original three, the trilogy with the live-action costumes.
We have covered the Tmnt from 2007
Yeah.
and Turtles Forever.
Yes.
Mhm.
So which ones are we talking about today? Paul?
Right, since we're going chronological, we are now going for the Michael Bay produced movies.
Produced. It's not the Michael Bay Turtle movies.
No,
That's what a lot of people think.
yeah, but he didn't direct that.
I know. I'm just messing around.
I know. There are
Yeah.
actually two directors. Jonathan Liebsman directed the first one, and Dave Green did the second one.
All right.
I have to use the cheat list.
Yes.
Mm.
Cool. You want to start with a pizza or start our conversation, or can we multitask? You think?
Let's just dive into
Let's
this.
just dive in. Let's get it over with.
Let's get it
I mean-
over with.
I really enjoy pineapple on my pizza, so I don't have a problem with this.
All right, let's try one where I
Mm.
get pineapple on
Pineapple.
the first bites. Oh, kill me now.
That's nice. It's not bad. Can you handle it? Are you going to be able to finish?
Okay, now I can feel it. I need to wash my mouth.
More pizza for me, guys.
Ah, no.
Mm.
I think it was Mikey in the IDW crossover with Ghostbusters who said that one of the best. Oh, fucking hell. One of the best combinations on pizza was sriracha and pineapple. It was the
Now you can,
perfect blend of
now you can confirm if that's true.
spicy and sweetness.
Mm. This will be interesting.
I think this one will be only the spicy.
Yeah.
You know what?
Good guy, so.
Let's do this. All right. So
Okay, yeah. So we're going to talk about what's good about these movies, and we're going to talk about what we maybe didn't like.
Mhm. Do you like them? Or are they as bad as people say?
No, absolutely not.
No, I don't think so either.
And the first one is pretty good.
Until the end.
Actually, yes, the last fight scene on the rooftop is kind of messy, but it's a fight with Shredder on a rooftop.
And that's kind of a must for the first.
Yeah, exactly. And that one is not as messy as the second version when they recycle that scene.
Yeah,
it's a lot worse.
Out of the Shadows, they just recycled the ending of the first movie, but they switched.
And it's a lot worse in that movie.
Shredder with Krang, yeah.
Because here it's just the Turtles fighting Shredder mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly, but in the second one, it's like things are happening. The movie's all over the place.
Yeah, but let's cover the first one first.
Yes.
All right. So we can talk about what led up to this. Like, this movie was in development hell for a long while.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that were rumored to be happening with this movie was that Michhael Bay said that they were going to drop the Teenage Mutant.
Just call it Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that was that these turtles was supposed to be like a warrior turtle race from outer space.
There's been a lot of discussions back and forth whether it was just rumors or not, but it seems it actually was supposed to be that the turtles were aliens. It seems it wasn't just a publicity stunt.
And since America is like the main target for aliens in every Hollywood movie there is, they switched the Ninja Foot Clan with an American Black Ops team called the Foot instead. And William Fichtner, who is in the movie,
was supposed to be Shredder, it seems.
Yeah, or not or not Shredder. They called him Colonel Schrader.
Colonel Schrader, yeah.
And he was supposed to lead the Foot Black Ops against the
Alien
Turtles.
But there was a lot of backlash on this. A lot of negative reactions. It seems to me that the studio last second kind of changed everything and did some damage control.
So you see, Disney, it's not too late to change Snow White.
Disney, it's not too late to just
change everything.
Change everything. Start over.
Yeah.
Anyway,
listen to your fans. All right. Yeah. But okay. Then the movie happened, and
first it was supposed to come out in 2012.
Yeah.
And then 2013. And then early 2014 or Christmas time 2013, and then it was summer 2014 it actually came out.
I remember when I watched this movie, I watched it as a double feature on opening day, because this one and I think I don't remember, but I went to the movies with my daughter to watch this one, and we watched this as a double feature.
What did you watch it back to back with?
That's what I could it be Godzilla? No, that was 2000.
One of the G.I. Joe movies, maybe?
I don't remember. It's not important.
No.
The main thing is the movie came out. I watched it, and surprise, surprise, the turtles, they were mutants, and Shredder was a Japanese ninja warrior.
That you barely see in the movie.
Yeah. And William Fichtner, he was playing Eric Sachs instead, which is an original character for the movie. And that was, that was maybe done in the last...
It seems that way, because the scenes you have with the Shredder, or Orokusaki or whatever, without his mask, they seem very out of place.
Yeah.
It seems like they filmed that just to oh crap, we have to do a whole different thing now with the Shredder. We can't use Eric Sachs as Shredder. So what do we do? And like, they just, okay, bring in this guy, just film him. Okay, move on with the Shredder.
But in the beginning of the movie, it seemed like they were doing like the Batman Begins switcheroo with like Eric Sachs was supposed to actually be the Shredder, and then it turned out that this other guy.
It's a reverse of Batman Begins.
Yeah, it was the reverse. That's right. Yeah. All right. So,
what do you enjoy about this movie?
I felt that although they were on steroids, the Turtles were they were pretty true to the '87 cartoons.
It's funny you mentioned that, because I agree there, because this seems a lot more inspired from the 1987 cartoon, especially when you come to the second movie.
Yeah.
Then the original movie was very close to the original comic book. It was dark, it was very gritty. This seems in tone with the 1987 cartoon, and you even have Vern, for example.
Yeah, played by Batman. Lego Batman.
Batman.
William Arnett.
I know him from that Arrested Development show. Yeah.
And then you had April O'Neil, played by Megan Fox, which is kind of a surprise, since she was fired from the third Transformers because she called Michael Bay some really bad stuff.
But she really needed money, so...
And she was sick and tired of being sexualized on the screen. But if you watch these movies...
not so much in the first one.
No, but the second one. She is back to being sexualized by Michael Bay.
Once more.
So it's kind of a surprise that she actually did these movies, but... I think she did a decent job as April. Not as good as...
She's not good, but she's not bad. She doesn't ruin the character. It's
and she's
fine.
better than later incarnations.
Absolutely.
Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah. And other cartoons.
Yeah. All right.
You're struggling here, buddy.
Yeah.
Gotta keep up.
All right. Let's talk about the origins for the Turtles this time around.
In the 1990 movie, like, Hamato Yoshi was a guy, and then his rat is a pet, Splinter. And the origin story is that I can do this one first then. They changed the origin that they were actually April's pets. And she names them.
Yeah.
So it's not Splinter that named.
And this was Project Renaissance.
And sorry, guys. Yeah. Was Splinter as well one of the pets she had? I don't remember.
She named him Splinter as well.
Okay. And then there's this whole project goes sideways, and she frees the turtles. Freeze. She puts them on the sidewalk and goes away. Like, their survival.
She actually dumps them in the sewer.
She dumps them in the sewer, yeah.
You're much safer here.
It's a miracle that they didn't die. But yeah, so for some reason, they were already starting to mutate or something, so Splinter remembered that they were named Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. So this is in this movie, but in the 1990 movie, Splinter is just a pet, and when he and the turtles, they all become mutated, he names them. And their origin in regards to martial arts, that is also different. And, which one is worse? Which one is better? Is it worse that there's a rat in a cage mimicking a regular rat, not like a mutant rat, mimicking a ninja's movements? And then when he becomes mutated, he knows all this ninjutsu? Or...
That's actually something the 87 cartoon did better. That Hamato Yoshi
Is
transforms into the rat instead of the rat.
That's the best thing. That's the best version of that story.
Yeah, I think so too.
But yeah, so if you're comparing a rat in a cage watching a guy doing ninjutsu and trying to imitate his movements, or in here they find a book about ninjutsu in the sewers. So Splinter teaches them martial arts based on a book they find in the sewers.
Well, it gets worse in Mutant Mayhem.
In Mutant Mayhem, that's the worst. That's the worst incarnation of the origin story.
Yeah.
But
even worse than Lujitsu.
Yeah, but it's very fitting of 2023.
Yeah, it is. All right, so they changed the origins. So this was just a rat reading a book, and he didn't name them. It was April.
She doesn't remember it when they meet the first time, but then it comes back to her.
All right, so beside the characterizations of the turtles, which is pretty good, I like Vern as well. He's pretty accurate to the comics or cartoons. Shredder is more like an invisible villain. He's kind of wasted in this movie.
Yeah, there's no personality to him, or
like he looks more like the like Megatron or something in the end when he fights the turtles on the roof.
I mean, it makes sense kinda because the turtles are so powerful in this one, so big.
Yeah,
but I would still prefer if it was a little bit more human.
But other than that, what I did like was the fights in the chase in the mountains. That was pretty awesome.
And Splinter's fight versus Shredder is pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have had Shredder being like I don't know, Robot Shredder or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Just a little bit less strong because he was so much stronger than the Turtles.
Yeah.
I would have liked a more even fight with him because there are 4 super powered Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, you saw in the beginning of the movie, like they had Hulk-like strength, kicking containers around the docks, and yeah.
And okay, so what do you think of the individual turtles in this one and the changes they have done? Let's start with your favorite, Donatello.
All right, so this was the first movie to start the stupid trend where Donatello always needs glasses. Like,
but how do you know that he's a nerd if he doesn't wear glasses?
They sing it in a song, Donatello does machine. No, I don't know.
Sounds very kinky.
Yeah.
He's into Skynet and Terminator.
This was the first movie to start that stupid trend, which followed in... yeah, they did it again in Rise, and then
now in
Mutant
Mayhem.
Mayhem. Yeah. So
now, from now on until eternity, he's always going to be wearing glasses.
Yeah. Raphael is cool.
Raphael is awesome in this one.
He's cool and crude.
He's my favorite turtle, and I enjoy and I really like the changes they've done to him. Like he is physically bigger and stronger than at least Donatello and Michelangelo. Leonardo and Raphael are both pretty buff.
And he's also played by one of my favorite action heroes in Hollywood right now, Alan Ritchson. He's also Reacher in the Jack Reacher TV show. He played Aquaman in Smallville. And
yeah, that's true.
Hawk in the Titans show. So he's...
And Michelangelo's really good in this one.
Yeah.
He is Michelangelo, and he is like... It fits with everything else, because here only Michelangelo is Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Only Michelangelo is really silly and goofy.
Oh, he's doing his Batman voice.
Yeah. So in some other movies we'll get to, I feel like all of them are Michelangelo. Oh, we talked about that in Turtles Forever as well.
Yeah.
Leonardo is pretty accurate to how you've always seen Leonardo. Very rational and very, I don't know, boring.
Yeah.
I've never liked Leo too much, but...
No. He's the one with the least personality.
He is,
out of the Turtles. All right.
And I was a little bit bummed. I mean, you said you liked Vern. I was hoping for Casey Jones in the movie.
Yeah.
So when he wasn't in the movie, I was really disappointed. and then there was this goofy guy. So that kind of irritated me. But then when I rewatched it, it didn't bother me.
No. All right. Anything else to say about the first one? Like, it was good.
It's a fun popcorn movie, and it's not bad. It's way better than it gets credit for. It has a lot of... the main focus is like the turtles. They have a lot of personality. Where it's lacking is in the villain department, as we talked about. So you kind of wish they had cooler villains and more focus on Shredder's personality. You never get like a lot of their motivation or their personality. But in the second one, let's talk. Are we done with the first one?
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. So, do we do the rating in the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We can do that. All right. So the second one, you said you missed Casey in the first one,
and then in the second one, I just wish he never showed up.
Yeah.
Because
you kind of still miss Casey.
Yeah, you miss Casey.
He shows up, but he's just a guy wearing a hockey mask for like a minute or two in the whole movie, and
his personality doesn't resemble Casey Jones.
And I was really hyped when I first. It's okay. I was really hyped when I first heard about the casting because I was a big fan of Arrow, and it was Oliver Queen himself.
What's his name? I don't remember.
Stephen Amell. He showed up as Casey Jones in this movie, but it was just Casey Jones by name. Like,
I don't know if it's him or if it's because they just give him so little to work with, but his character is so boring.
Yeah. He's poorly written in this movie.
He's just there to be like
love interest for
April, and also the rival, or like he's the hero who has to stop Bebop and Rocksteady. That's the only like story.
And what is really bad about it, like in most incarnations, you have him having a really tight bond with Raphael. Like, they are the loners, outsiders.
Yeah, and he's a badass.
It's them against the world.
It didn't fit with the character to have him be a cop.
No.
Because he's a police officer in this one.
Or a prison guard.
He's a prison guard.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, he didn't work for me.
No.
And what did you think of Bebop and Rocksteady in this one?
They were funny as hell.
I didn't like them the first time I watched the movie in the cinema, but when we watched it, I actually thought they were very funny.
Yeah, because you got to see the first and the second one back to back, so it kind of...
Yeah, it makes more sense. And I kind of knew what I was in for.
Yeah. And who else showed up in this movie? You have Baxter Stockman, played by Tyler Perry. I thought he was funny as hell.
Is that your second piece of slice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. Is that some pineapple you're like removing from your pizza?
It fell off.
Man up, dude. Eat your pineapple pizza.
Alright, so Baxter Stockman, he was funny as hell.
Yeah.
When he was being seduced by April in the beginning.
That's a very funny scene.
That's what I was talking about, she being sexualized again by Michhael Bay. But yeah, he had a pretty okay part in the movie.
He was okay. Bebop and Rocksteady worked perfectly fine.
Shredder, he was an improvement from the first movie.
Way better.
He was human. He had a plan.
I mean, Shredder was really good. The problem is, the Shredder doesn't get all that much in the last act of the movie.
No, he's just like a second string to Krang. So we didn't get to see the rematch that we were hoping for.
Exactly, because that's a problem. That's like a huge anticlimactic thing that you're hoping for the second fight between him and the Turtles, but that never happens. And that would be extra cool because in this movie we don't get to see him in that power armor. You get to see his face. You get more personality out of him. Different actor.
He was a bald guy in the first movie, and this time he had long hair and beard. And
I didn't. I mean, for me, in a live action movie, it like throwing in Krang and the Technodrome. I know it's cool and it's funny, but it becomes a little bit too goofy for my preference when it comes to Turtles.
The whole thing about the movie is it's just a fan service.
Yeah. It's a fan service. It is again back to the 1987 cartoon.
Mm. It's really true to the
childish Turtles.
Yeah. And Krang, he's being voiced by I don't remember his name, but the guy who plays Ray Barone's brother in Everybody Loves Raymond.
Mm.
You know, the big guy.
Yeah.
He's the voice of Krang. Yeah, he works, but like you said, Krang was kind of just...
It would have been more interesting if the movie wasn't about Krang.
No, it should just have been Shredder's
revenge.
Yeah.
Shredder's revenge. That would have been better. Yeah. And as we said in the last movie, I really enjoy the whole first movie up until... I mean, I can kind of look through my fingers when it comes to that final scene because they're on a rooftop and fighting Shredder, and that's kind of nostalgic to the first movie for me. But I mean, the fight scene isn't that good, and it's broad daylight, and it's weird, and it's just like Michhael Bay style special effects.
Yeah.
And up until that point, them driving downhill with the car or whatever it was in the first movie was a really cool scene.
Yeah.
And you have something similar in this one when
they just remade the whole first movie in the third part with in the third act.
And the second act with Chase.
So instead of going downhill the snow, it was from an airplane and then
into
down
the
in the river and
but that was a really cool scene. Just as the downhill snowy scene was really cool in the first movie.
It was a cool scene, but it was just
showcasing of special effects.
Yeah,
special effects.
It was just bad.
I mean, you get to see in the first movie though. You get to see them work as a team and use their not special abilities, but you have Michelangelo using his skateboard in the first chase. Yeah. You have they have to kind of do some cool things. Raphael is injured, and in the first movie it works better than in the second movie. But anyway, the last act is terrible here. It's a complete mess.
Oh, I just remembered something about both movies.
Can I take one more slide?
Of course. There's one character that I really like in the comics and the 2012 series.
I'm trying with this Sriracha thing too.
And that's a character that also shows up in both movies.
Oh, shit.
But she's so invisible that you can't even remember she was in the movies.
She's a ninja.
She's a ninja. Oh,
that's why
she's a ninja.
Oh, you're talking about Karai?
Karai.
Oh, yeah, she was a ninja. I was kidding because you said she's so invisible.
Yeah, but...
Oh, yeah, Karai.
She's in both movies, and she's...
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So that says a lot about her part in the movies. Yeah. Anything else to cover? Like, I have one thing to add. No matter how bad or good these movies were, I would rather see a third movie,
even today,
in this series than having a Mutant Mayhem 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
I agree. I would like to have a continuation of this version of the Turtles.
But what I would want most of all
is a live-action continuation of the first ones.
No. Okay, I wouldn't mind that either. But what I would like most of all is a live-action movie made in the style of Sin City, where it was all black and white with red bandanas on all of them. really like R-rated.
How will you
action film.
distinguish them?
Hmm?
How will you distinguish them?
Just give Donnie glasses.
Glasses on top of red banana. Yeah.
You would know.
I know.
So that's what that's something I would like to see. But
Would you rather have a very like dark, gritty, Sin City style Turtles movie with all four kind of like the first comic book, or would you rather have a Last Ronin movie?
the first.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, some final thoughts on this.
But what
Yeah.
what they could do
Mm-hmm.
is make a Last Ronin sequel to the 3 original movies with Judith Hogan.
Oh yes, just anything with Judith Hogan. I'm in.
That's like your
Super crush.
your crush,
Mhm.
childhood crush. There. All right. Okay, so let's get in. Should we just get into the rating or?
Rating and order in so far in the
Mhm.
mix. I would say. Are we doing 10 out of 10 or out of 6? What were the?
We're doing 10. Sorry.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one.
7 minus out of 10.
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah, I would give it a 7 as well.
And the second one, 6 minus out of 10.
I agree.
Mm.
All right.
And if I was going to rank them based on how far we've come, I mean, of course, the first Tmnt movie from 1990 on top of them all, the number 1 spot. Then for me, it would be 2007 Tmnt.
Yeah, I would have the Secret of Ooze.
Then I would have Secret of Ooze.
I would have TMNT.
Yeah, and then I would have this one.
Yeah,
Before,
same.
yeah, so we're almost in agreement.
Mm.
The bottom spots are Turtles Forever.
Yeah, yeah. So I would. Now we're down. We have the top 4.
There's Turtles Forever, the third Turtles movie.
Yeah. Okay. So then I would go 5th. I would go for Out of the Shadows, and then Turtles 3, and then Batman. No, and Batman Forever. Not Batman Forever.
Turtles Forever. I
Turtles
agree
Forever,
with
yeah.
the last. Agree.
So both Michael Bay movies are better than the third.
Without a doubt. Absolutely. Turtles.
Turtles movies.
So, what'd you think? You want to get a pineapple pizza next time?
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we doing anchovies? Are we gonna like step it up?
I was thinking, if we're going to rate the Christmas special, the Turtles Christmas special one day, we should do like, because in the animated show from '87, there's an episode where they actually go to Norway, and they have lutefisk
On pizza.
on pizza. But it couldn't be a big pizza. I don't think I would handle more than a small bite.
That might be challenging even for me, and I'm like I can eat anything normally.
So maybe we should like do a lutefisk pizza once just for
I'm in.
for the hell out of it.
I mean, I normally can eat just about anything. I was challenged once to eat. What was it? I think I mixed. I don't know if it was Nugatti and like mackerel in tomato or something on a shiva, and I managed to get that down. And when I was Rus, we had this challenge with cornflakes, but instead of milk, you use beer. And that wasn't a problem. I was like, I like beer, I like cornflakes, sure. It wasn't good. But lutefisk on a pizza? I'll try. Okay.
We should eat it outdoor because lutefisk smells like
hell. I have some anchovies. That would be cool on a pizza.
And they do that as well. So
Yeah.
we could do anchovies for...
Or do you guys have any other ideas for a pizza? Anything you guys remember from the Turtles show, the cartoon show? Any silly ideas for a pizza? Anything cool you guys want us to try out?
I do.
Anything else I can torture?
I do
Pål-Christian
have the
with?
cookbook, but I don't feel like that book has anything really...
Authentic. to the
Like, there's a lot of interesting pizzas that I would like to try in the book, but there's nothing like lutefisk or anchovies or things that make you like.
But are the recipes the same as the pizzas they ate in the cartoon show?
Nah, I don't think so.
All right. So in our next episode, we're going to take a look at Batman and Turtles.
Yeah, and Rise of the Teenage Mutant
Right.
Ninja Turtles, the movie.
So yeah, so that'll be a double feature.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you also enjoyed some pineapple pizza while watching this episode. Do you like pineapple pizza? Yeah. If you liked the video, give us a like. If not, give us a like. And we'll see you in the next episode. Cheerio, dudes.
Cowabunga.
You eat well in the old style, but now you are facing pineapple pizza.
I really liked it.